All right, so here's the truck. I did go ahead and install the guard on there, but let me show you where the rear backup camera is, right there. And it's not on the way. You can open up tailgate both side like this and it won't affect anything, or you can open it this way and it still works just fine. So it was a good install. Let's get to it. All right, so everything is installed. The AirPlay is working fine. Backup camera is working. And we are good to go. All right, so we're here. That one is installed. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do some parts of the video again because while I was working on it and recording video, I realized that my Bluetooth was connected to another device and it didn't record my voice. But anyway, let's do some of the parts again. So you start by prying over here, and this one just pops out like that. You see that, how it popped out? And you just kind of pull it all the way around it, and then there's pins behind all these buttons you have to unhook, and then this whole plastic top comes out. I'm gonna put something here to lower this down so I can pull it out easily, but let's do that. This one is out all the way, and you see those connectors on the back. You just have to unhook as you go, and after you unhook all of it, the whole thing comes out. So all these connectors are loose. There's one on the bottom right there, you can reach under right there. A couple of them on the top, so let's slide this out. All right. Okay, come on. Let me pause it. So this comes out. There you go. This whole thing is out. And this is where I installed it. And there's 4 screws. Same thing with the factory radio, so you have to remove that. There's not 4 screws, there's 5 screws, one over here. By the way, if you notice, there's a little magnet thing over here where you put your storage, so it stays unlocked. But if you happen, let me show you if I can with the one hand. Okay, so if you can slide this right here like that, it locks it, it doesn't open. See, so it's like a little magnet thing with the hook. You can see right there the hook is, and if you slide it, it locks. But if you push it backwards, then it stays open. So there's, I guess, a secret lock thing, and you can, I don't know, if anybody knows, let me know. I believe you may be able to use it with the magnet, like, you know, one of those cabinet locks. But yeah, I guess it's one of that. But here's the radio out. Now this video is mostly going to be about, you know, opening this and putting the rear backup camera. I'm not going to go too much into how to hook this stereo up and how to do wiring, because I did notice, you know, by the model year, the color code on these factory harness are a little different. So you'll have to check your diagram for what year vehicle you have. But when you order the radio, you'll have to order one of these adapters that goes into the factory harness, and you can connect your radio to this one, and pretty much it just hooks to your factory harness. But that's about it. This one was steering wheel control that I installed, and yeah, right here you won't need any of these extra unless you want to hook up, you know, auxiliary and all that other stuff. But I guess one of them for auxiliary and one of them for XM radio, so we don't need that. So this is pretty much it. Once you do the wiring, you just put back everything and then install the backup camera. And if you watch the whole video, I'll show you at the end of the video, I'll show you how the backup camera works, how it is, and how to program it. But all right guys, good luck. More time, we got our backup camera wire here. We went through here, under here, and then from right there, you can't really see it, but I'll show you from front. We did jack up the truck, so it's easy to go under and, you know, put the zip ties and stuff like that. But yeah, so we came out right here with the hanger, and then we went behind this thing and just make sure there's no hot part or moving part when you go under. And then we went under and went along those lines all the way in the back, and we came out here right there next to the tank, and then we drill a couple of holes and went under here. And over here we opened up the tail light and did our connection, and alongside the trailer hookup wiring we just put a couple of zip tie, and that camera wire comes here, and we are good to go. No other drilling besides only here in the plastic part. So yep, pretty good to go. So we're doing installation on the backup camera, and we came through here. Anyway, I didn't want it to be here, but anyway, I'll go through under. And but the main part is, good thing is we are here through the front, and we didn't have to drill anything or anything like that. So the way I did it is, let me show you. I used the coat hanger, this one, and I came to right here. You see that line going under? Let me focus here. And came through under, and there's a little thing right here. I don't know if you can see, right there. Okay, so that's your wiring thing that goes inside right underneath your steering wheel, so you can push it through with the coat hanger. And on the bottom right there, so I'm gonna make sure it's not near the exhaust or any moving part, and we're gonna zip tie all the way through the back. All right, I went under and went there, and I'm zip tying as I go, so I'm gonna go all the way back. I'll probably have to see what's going on here back here, so we'll see. So as you can see, I came around here, went underneath here, and then from this tank, I didn't go this way, I actually went here, and you see that wheel right there. So I went above this one. Now right here, I might have to make a hole to put a zip tie over here, because I don't see anything that I could actually put a zip tie. Let me show you. Ow. Okay, so right here, once you get to this part. You can't really see it anymore because I pushed it in. But anyway, so right there, that's where it is. So I'm gonna probably make a hole right here and then zip tie this thing right here. And right here, it just slides under and go over. There's a little spot right here. You can just slide it over. I'll probably do a zip tie probably here, go around, and then gonna come out on this side, so it's not touching any moving parts or anything. So let's see how that goes. Right here in front of the tire on the front side, you can see it right here. I had it pushed up under, but anyway, let's just push it out and let's make one hole here so I can put a zip tie here, so it's not really hanging down there. It's really not hanging, but I want to make it secure, so you know, in future it's not a problem. All right, so you see we made a hole right there. It's just the plastic, so you don't have to worry about anything, and it's not affecting anything, so that's good. So let's put a zip tie and put that wire through. All right, so I hit a snug, but not that big a deal. Let's see, because I did push them under and they're pretty secure and I'm really confident about it, but since there's moving parts here and in future I don't want it to, you know, hang down and get caught in between and all that stuff. So, and I couldn't reach all the way and get the zip tie through to come back so I can tie it. So what I'm gonna do, since this one is just the plastic, I think I'm gonna make one hole here and one right in the back. So I think we got one in the front already, so 3 of them should do it. All right, and yeah, let's do that. All right, so here we are. I did put a couple of holes in there and went around the wire, and let's tie them down and push it inside. All right. I realized I was in cinematic mode, that's why I wasn't focusing, but anyway, too late now. So I removed this 210mm and let's pull this up and see what's going on. Right, so once we open this, this is the reverse light. So the orange one is the ground, negative, and the pink one goes to the green one, which is positive side. So anyway, it might be different on your camera, but you just have to remember which one on this one. So this one is ground, the green one is the positive one. So we're just gonna come here and tap it and let's get it done. All right, so we got wire hooked up, that one, black one to the orange one, ground, and the pink one to the green one, the reverse signal. So it might be different color for yours, but just remember on the Ridgeline, the orange one is the ground and the green one, it's for the backup. I mean, you know, reverse signal. So, okay, let's get this in. All right, so we got everything hooked up and we did protection on the wire for this, so that's good. And believe it or not, I did ran out almost, well, I did use whole 25 feet of it, and look what I got left, this much, probably not even 6 inch, but anyway, so 25 feet is good enough. And what I should have done is hooked up the back camera first and then ran wire to the front, so that way I could have left the leftover in the dashboard. Now what happened was, like, since I didn't want it to make any cuts or whatnot, I ran the wire from front to back, and I thought I would run out, but they had really long wires, so now I got, you know, about 3-4 feet wire hanging down, which I'm gonna have to put it here somewhere. But Yep, that's it. Good to have a little bit of extra than short wire, you know. And so yeah, there we go. So for the dash cam, you can just run the wire right here behind it, behind your license plate, so, or tag, whatever you call it. Anyway, so there's a space up here and you can just go under and grab that. Well, actually did drop down here. So all right, well, let's get that going. So here's extra wire. I'm gonna have to deal with that later. I'll probably tuck it up in there somewhere and tie it. But anyway, so from that back light, I did push it through here, and believe it or not, your Ridgeline has a lot of space to work things around, you know, and you don't really have to drill any holes or whatnot. It's just basically push it from, you know, whatever you see that right there. So yeah, just push it around, make some adjustment, take your time. And there's already a wiring harness here for a trailer hookup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just zip tie here. Sorry if I'm moving too much, but again, I can't get it focused. But I'm gonna zip tie here, connect that here, and probably zip tie here, and yeah, we'll go from there. So we're pretty much done over here. Extra wires that we had, I zip tied it pretty good, and we have a lot of space under this light, so we're gonna leave it inside, and we'll zip it up more, a couple of places, and it should be good. Yep. All right, so here's what it looks like after install. See how it's perfect fit, not too big, not too small, it's just perfect fit. And there you go. Let me show you the CarPlay. It's right there. So that's a CarPlay on there. It is wireless, and this one is QLED, so it is pretty bright. You can turn down brightness here, turn it up, you know. Let's leave it up. It does have cool features like right here, rear view cam. You can run it if somebody's behind you, you want it to see while you're driving. You can program your steering wheel control. They obviously press the button here, and then you can program it here. The way I programmed it is this button brings up the modes. Upper channel brings up the backup camera, and others are obviously volume up, down, and that one is for the AirPlay. So there we go.
Whose contact info are you looking for?
It does have 32,000 miles, so I got a lot more to go. I did install the dash cam, 3-channel front view, back in a cabin, and you can see our Honda family.
Okay, I added that to the Walmart list.
Right now. Oh, no. Don't add stuff to the Walmart. Anyway, let me show you the rear view camera. When you put it in reverse, there you go. That's the bird eye view truck right there, and it'll move as you back up. So yeah, pretty decent. Let's turn this down a little bit. I did leave those LEDs off. Of course I can turn it on, but yeah. And it does have a Play Store, YouTube. Of course, you don't want to be watching while you're driving, so that it does have OBDII. You can scan codes and stuff. I did bought an adapter for it. Here's OBDII adapter. So that, and let's go back. Right here, I had to make a hole for USB and video connectors, so I can connect USB drives and whatever. So yeah, it's pretty good. Turned out to be real good. Working well. Fits perfect and looks really good. Not too bad. Alright, when I put it on the reverse, as you can see, it shows the line where I'm backing up to. And you see the truck right there backing up. So that's the backup camera. That's how it works. So one thing I would say before you start using backup camera, I would go and do the settings and put your vehicle dimensions and also calibrate the camera so it knows how big your vehicle is. The way you calibrate camera, there's a couple of settings. If you do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, that brings up the line setting where you can set this line. And if you exit out of it, and if you do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, that brings up this calibration menu where you can calibrate and you can use your vehicle parameters and change some of the settings. So yep, that's pretty much it, and that pretty much sums up everything. So I hope you like this installation video and let me know if you got any questions. But all right, good luck. All right, so I wanted to show you how it is in the night. I have turned down the brightness. You can slide down and turn up or turn down the brightness. So let's turn it down for right now. It's pretty bright. So this is how the wireless AirPlay works. And let's exit out of it, home, and that's where it is. Let's try to put it in the reverse. There you go, that's reverse. There's another truck behind it, so you won't be able to see all the house and anything in the back, but it's a pretty good field of view, pretty wide, so you can see it much better in the night. I don't feel like moving the other car in the back. It's pretty cold outside, so but I just wanted to show you how it kind of looked like in the night. So yeah, that's it. All right, I hope you enjoyed, and good luck installing it. All right.